National Safety Management Code, adopted in May 1994, is designed to ensure the safe management and operation of merchant shipping and to prevent marine pollution. Flag states are required to ensure that all vessels comply with the code. The independent audit of ship owners' safety management systems is a vital step in achieving compliance and certification.
Okay, well, I look forward to seeing you on the Tuesday, sir, and thank you very much indeed. Bye. Goodbye.
All ships in the fleet and their shore-based offices require separate certification under the ISM code. The process begins with the receipt of a request for services and the auditor's preparations. Documentation is prepared and a set of relevant auditor's notes compiled, ready for the first stage. A visit to the office and a meeting with the company's DPA, designated person ashore, who must have access to the highest levels of management.
Well, Captain Heri, as you know, I'm here to audit your company's office against the requirements of the ISM code. As designated person, you're a key player in the safety management system, and I'd like to talk to you about your role in this respect.
Right.
And firstly, perhaps we can get the documents together that I need to have recorded.
One of the things the auditor is looking for is evidence of the company's monitoring of the safety and pollution prevention aspects of the vessel's operation, the shoreside elements of the safety management system. Are there procedures in place for reporting accidents and defects? Is there a feedback system, procedures for internal auditing and non-conformance reporting? Responsibilities and procedures should be clearly defined and documented.
Can I just ask you about the procedure you have in place for reporting accidents and defects?
Yeah, that's quite clearly laid down under section 7. This page.
Okay. Firstly, responsibilities. Who's responsible for reporting?
The master.
Having ensured that the shoreside office complies with the code and an effective SMS is in place, the next step is to schedule a ship visit. The time available for audit may be short, depending on the ship's program. First impressions can be important in establishing a feel for the way the vessel is operated and maintained. Simple things, like the way the gangway is rigged and the condition of the ship's side, will help to determine how the audit might proceed. The poet and journalist Rudyard Kipling had the assistance of what he called 6 loyal serving men to help him. They were who and what and where, when and why and how. The auditor will need all these, and 2 more, what if, and show him, to remind him of what he needs to know.
Good morning, gentlemen. Before we go into the details of today's visit, I'd just like to make the point that I'm not here to conduct a technical inspection. I'm only concerned with the management aspects of the vessel's operation. The audit plan.
The first task after arriving on board will be to brief the ship's officers, agree the day's itinerary and timings, and determine which members of the crew will be involved. In addition to individuals from the various departments, the ship should also provide a guide, where possible, to act as liaison and as a witness during the audit.
I would like to set the closing meeting at 4:15.
Yes, 4:15.
Following this opening meeting, a tour of the ship will provide a snapshot of the effectiveness of the onboard system and an impression of the ship's husbandry. We're looking for evidence of a safety culture. Any structural or equipment defects should be noted for further investigation. They should have been dealt with under the company's defect or non-conformance reporting procedures. During the tour, remember to examine areas such as the firefighting lobbies. Is the equipment in good condition? Who maintains it? Who knows how to use it?
from Lloyd's Register Shipping.
John, 12 for what figure?
John, I'm just doing an audit of the safety management system on board the vessel here. If I just take a couple of moments of your time, just ask you a few questions.
Take the opportunity to talk to crew members during the tour. Test their knowledge of equipment and procedures, and note their names. Their training records can be checked later.
The gauges here normally read usually 50. Max intention and leave it back.
Right, John, well, thanks very much indeed for your time. Much appreciated.
Right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
A quick check of the notice boards around the ship can reveal how much effort is being made to educate and inform the crew on the company's safety and environmental procedures. Many of the vessel procedures will be initiated from the bridge. An overview of the layout here and in the chart room, and a check of the information on view will provide an important indication of the state of the management system. In the control room, one person should normally be on watch. And here again, the auditor is looking for evidence that procedures are available for key tasks and are being followed.
Perhaps I could start with looking at the procedures for bunkering operations. Can you show me how you would conduct a bunkering operation using your developed checklists?
Yes, the technical standing orders for the fleet lay down procedures and checklists for bunkering operations.
Okay. So this procedure refers you to a checklist which you then complete
Yes,
for each operation. But I understand you just bunkered recently in the last couple of hours. Could I just have a look at the checklist that you used during that operation? Is it available?
Yeah. Yeah. Bunkering models. And this was this morning's checklist.
Okay. Bill, could you just outline to me the method of communication between the ship and the bunker barge?
Well, we discussed with them the method of communications. They normally keep a man in the bunker station, and we test the communications by sound-powered phone and talkback. And we also have a man in the bunker station during all the bunkering operation with a siren. So that in the event of an emergency, or if we get told to stop the bunkering, it sounds a siren, and the bunker barge are then aware that they must stop immediately.
Can we just have a look at the operations in that?
The officers and crew manning the various departments of the ship should be able to display a sound knowledge of procedures. If they can't, the reason why must be investigated. Are they a new joiner? Have they had the appropriate training? Have any steps been taken to remedy their lack of knowledge? Remember, too, that the audit isn't just a matter of verifying the crew's knowledge of documented procedures. Implementation of those procedures must be checked by reviewing records. Yes.
Shut down freshwater evaporator.
Evaporator shut down here.
Okay. Commission diesel generator, newborn purifier.
This is here in the alternating status.
Okay. Auxiliary boiler flashed up on auto.
Auxiliary boiler on auto. There.
Garbage disposal and pollution prevention have been the subject of an increasing level of international legislation. Galleys and mess rooms are places where specific management controls may be required. Cargo operation is another area where specific management controls may be required. The auditor should be reviewing the capabilities of the crew, checking that those involved in cargo handling are properly dressed and observing safe working practices, as required by the company and the various rules and regulations. Are the correct signals being displayed? Is the ship alongside and moored properly? Vessels carrying hazardous cargoes in bulk, including gas, chemicals and oil, require special handling procedures and equipment. Particular attention has to be paid to stability, trim and stress monitoring. Pollution control checks covering the environment within the vessel as well as the surrounding area are especially important. Do the loading